Seattle is one of the most climate diverse cities in America. We have urban cities, beaches, forests, mountains, and more. We see all four seasons as well. So what's it like living in Seattle? That is what we're going to delve deep into today. I'm Adriano Torre, your host for Living in Seattle, and today we're going to find out what $1 million can get you in the heart of Seattle. Hey guys, so we are at our first property in West Seattle. Look, I can't wait to actually show you this property around. I'm just surrounded by these wonderful maple trees on my left and on my right. And so this is a mid-century home. Was built in 1942. Immediately, as we step into the front door, we have the porch. Imagine a swing and enjoying your evenings. So a lot of the things that you are going to actually see on these types of properties are mid-century, especially the ones that have been remodeled in the last couple of years, is that open concept layout is going to be very resonant nowadays for the needs that our modern era has in store for us. As we actually look into the kitchen, they've actually done a very good job. The Madrona countertop, very generous with the sink that is an undermount, which makes it very convenient. One thing that really impressed me about this property was the hickory flooring. Look at the flooring, guys. This kind of flooring nowadays tends to be very expensive, and it's been here for quite some time, like at least a couple of decades. Another thing for a property within this budget, the den. You can easily set up here a computer desk, getting some cabinets for your books. As we actually, go past the den, look at what we have here. Amazing. It's just a beautiful setting to actually just wind down for the day. As I was looking through the property, I was amazed by how well maintained it is, given how long it's been standing. You wouldn't want to miss the backyard. So guys, go ahead and follow me. This patio is absolutely perfect for warm summer evenings and having get-togethers. It's a standalone, beautiful Japanese pergola with all these vines and the hanging lights. Let's go ahead and go back into the property. So we have 4 bedrooms in the second floor. You can easily accommodate a queen-size beds with 2 nightstands on each side. The combination of the floor is a little bit off because on the main we have hickory, and then they just preserved what appeared to be the original hardwood from 1942. Okay, so this is one of the coolest things about this property that have really impressed me a lot, and that is the wraparound balcony. And it just goes and moves all the way back. We have basically a 225-degree view of the city, plus the peekaboo views of the sound. One of the things that amazed me about this home was the master bedroom, especially the walk-in closet and the bathroom. More space. We have a linen closet here. Can also serve us with a storage space for boxes. Another area here is this spiral staircase. And guys, look, as soon as we get into the upper deck and all the feeling that we actually get, breathtaking views. Can definitely just spend my whole day here, just working from this area of the house. The deck is definitely the main attraction on a property like the ones that we are going to see across West Seattle. This property definitely captures the essence of Seattle, but a part of me was left feeling like I wanted more. As a real estate agent myself, I know that is not necessarily the home you're paying for, it's the location. Okay, so from Fauntleroy, we are within walking distance to Lincoln Park, which is very close to the ferry terminal. From Fauntleroy to Alki Beach, about 20 minutes worth of driving when we hit rush hour, and just irregular traffic conditions, 15 minutes. I'm in Alki Beach of West Seattle, just a few minutes away from the Fauntleroy property that we're touring. I love this place so much. There is eatery, shops. I bring my family here during the summertime. We have a great time playing volleyball, frisbee. There are so many things to do here. And then from Fauntleroy to the Alaska Junction, where you're going to see the major grocery stores like Trader Joe's and a lot of restaurants and also boutiques. We are going to have about 11 minutes worth of driving under regular traffic conditions. So we're heading to an area of East Seattle known as Madrona. And this is an area where a lot of the old properties meet the modern. Let's go ahead and check it out. You're all in for a treat. I'm in the area of Madrona. This is a corner lot, single family home. It's a classic brick Tudor property built in the 1920s. One of the things that actually have made me very impressed about this home is the work that has been done inside. So guys, let's go ahead and follow me. Look guys, as I get inside the property, you know, I have this squeakiness that I can actually just feel everywhere. You see, the only thing that has changed here is the vinyl double pane windows, but everything else is preserved from 1929, which is actually something very cool. So it just basically brings the two eras in one place, what we would expect out of a modern day home, along with the feel of that craftsmanship from that 1920s era properties. So we have a nice dining area with a drop-down light fixture. One of the cool things about a property like this as well is what has been used on the countertop. This is quartz. One of the coolest things also about the kitchen is that it's an under-mount sink. You know, renovations-wise, you know, getting a sink like this will make our life very easy. You have the stainless steel fridge as well. The gas range. This is a non-negotiable nowadays, having a gas range. And look at what I found here, guys. So the nice little den. Perks on this is that you have two windows that are meeting on the corner. A lot of light. The dark places want to keep the brightness. I definitely enjoy this home. It has a very cozy feel. What really blew me away was the patio. Definitely a great hangout spot. So as we go to upstairs, we get into now what was a loft. And this loft actually has now been converted into 2-bedroom settings. So right now, what you're seeing is a master bedroom. And you have views here from the Queen Anne and views as well of the Columbia building. The ceilings, beautifully done. Look into this master bathroom. You got the vanity, you got actually marble for a countertop, and also they have done a very good job in setting up a tub here with tile enclosure. Okay, so let's go ahead and get down into the basement. You're gonna have a 3/4 bath there with a standing shower. They've done a pretty decent job as well in using every available space. So as I actually head now into the family room, I found this, which is actually a piece of plywood on top of a sump pump system. And these things were actually used back in the day, and they are still used today to actually keep the rainwater or flooding away from the basement. And this is what really gets me like very excited. You know, spending time in a family room area like this in the basement that I have plenty of light coming from outside. Enjoy a nice TV show, a great book, or have great company here. This will do it for me all day long. What really made this property worth the $1 million was the overall old historic feel that so many Seattle residents gravitate towards. Not just that, but it's in the heart of Seattle. It's a quiet neighborhood and the area is gorgeous. Now we are in Madrona, and from the Madrona neighborhood that we are visiting today to the Madrona Park, it's about a 10-minute walk. And from this Madrona neighborhood to the Seattle Japanese Garden, about 4 minutes worth of drive. I love this park so much. It has an intricate system of trails. And from this property all the way to I-5, it will take us about 10 minutes under normal driving conditions. So here we are in Queen Anne, one of the well-known neighborhoods and communities of Greater Seattle. We are going to be taking a tour of a townhome. And so you might be asking, hey Adriano, why are we touring a townhome worth of $1 million? So let's go ahead and find out what it has in store for us. Look at this Juliet patio, very impressive. You got the French doors, the glass panels. Even though, you know, it's exposed, you still keep a certain degree of privacy. One thing that was not as much of my favorite part of this house is the actual living space. It's a little bit crampy, did not really make much to get me excited. And also the light, the natural light is very limited. Though, as I am walking here down the kitchen, you have this beautiful breakfast bar, you know, very solid granite. In fact, nowadays it's very hard to actually get, even in the new construction homes, like solid slabs. Very unusual. But this one's 2006, has the undermount stainless steel sink. Feels like it's never been used. Same with these, you know, panels, hardwood, maple. As soon as I actually turn this on, I can hear the rumbling and also feeling the power of this commercial grade range hood. This is for sure a plus for all of you who are into gourmet kitchen and do a lot of cooking, especially with oil. This is something that is gonna help us preserve the cabinets from getting that oily, yellowish stain. And for sure is a must for all of you guys who are into experimenting with your culinary activities. Okay, so look at what I found here, the hallway. Look, the hallway is so narrow. So if you are a type of claustrophobic type of person, this will definitely not work out. Though, here's the contrast. Have the Juliet balcony, French doors, but as soon as I actually get into the balcony, I meet the entire neighborhood. Days where I don't really want to focus on work, but just have a time for myself or either like have good company. Just taking in the whole experience of the entire neighborhood and community. Very narrow bedroom. This is gonna be perfect for a home office kind of setting with the natural light that we have from the balcony. Really not much that, you know, we can do here unless we have guests. Hey, so this may be it. In fact, what I'm about to show you might be worth the whole $1 million for this property. So let's take a look. So the first thing that actually knocked me down on the floor as soon as I opened the door to this rooftop deck, the views. Look at the skyline views. Pike Place Market just a few blocks away. The sound, right? The ferries. I can actually see anything that might be going on a weekend with the Seahawks. One more thing, I want to show you one more thing about this property that might do it for you. So let's go ahead and follow me. So if we don't feel like going outside on a rainy day, then the tub for sure is going to make it as well for me. Enjoying the views from downtown, being able to reflect on my day. So this is something that definitely is gonna be a huge perk that will do it all day long for me. We are in West Queen Anne, and from West Queen Anne to the Olympic Sculpture Park, which is one of my favorite parks in the entire greater Seattle area, is going to take us about 5 minutes driving under normal driving conditions. And if you were in the mood to actually visit Pike Place Market, driving is gonna take you about 11 minutes. And there is also accessibility to public transportation, and every 10 to 12 minutes you're going to actually have the bus meet you at the bus stops, which actually makes it very convenient. So if you're the type of person that likes theater, the Paramount Theater is actually going to be just a short drive, about 14 minutes under regular driving conditions. It's within walking distance of everything once you get into the theater neighborhood. Living in Seattle is not a cheap task. It can be very expensive, but of course, these 3 properties we toured today have unique qualities about them that make them worth $1 million. Hey guys, so that's it for today. What do you guys think? Do you feel that these properties are worth $1 million or not? Tell us what you think down below in the comments. Also, if you love this video, make sure that you hit it like and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next one.